This is Paul.
Yeah.
Protection orders covered by the federal full faith and credit provisions.
Yes.
Yeah, the protection order that you issued isn't covered,
Mm.
and I told you that for the last 4.5 years.
Right.
Uh-huh. Now, this is a picture of Marilyn,
Yeah.
and I want to speak to her.
Yeah.
Because the Sequim Police Department is, traitorous.
Yeah.
They actually refuse to acknowledge the laws of the United States because they have no allegiance
Right.
to the actual law itself.
Yes.
Now, in your discretion, based on your exemption of what you think is
Best.
you have formed another form of government.
Yes.
And I can prove in a court of law
Yes.
that each and every sheriff is a traitor.
Right now.
The form of swearing in that each of you swear that you will support and defend the Constitution of this state in the United States. You will enforce the laws of this state in the United States, and that you will have no other form of allegiance other than the form known as the United States of America is being violated. Now, this is not a picture of Marilyn Van Proyn. It's a picture of Susan Bowers holding Legina Van Proyn.
Yeah.
I sent this to you
2 years ago.
Now, I asked to speak to her.
Yes.
And I have not been able to speak to her because your screwed up form of
Government
is not the United States. Now, I'm including the guaranteed rights that have to be enforced.
Yeah.
You said you don't have to enforce them.
Right now.
You said you could do whatever you want as long as you get paid. My right to victims' resources have been obstructed for 4.5 years.
If
Documentation that my sons have been kidnapped are in the wrong grades.
Yeah.
And every day you decided you'd be traitors to the United States. Now, you're going to be prosecuted.
Yes.
I'm going to be the one that does it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to put in prison sheriffs
Yes.
for not having their allegiance to the United States. You are
Traitors.
Now, let's see here. A person who lacks a fixed residence must report weekly in person to the sheriff of the county where he or she is registered. The weekly report shall be on a date specified by the county sheriff's office, and shall occur during normal business hours.
Yeah.
Now, the lack of a fixed residence,
Yeah.
determining the offender's risk level, so on and so forth. You wanted to say
Yes.
that I was a domestic abuser, child abuser. You wanted me to be registered on SORNA.
Yes.
And you wanted me to be a sex offender registered because of my supposed illnesses known as bipolar, schizophrenic, and delusional. You wanted that to happen because of my wife's false accusation of me being right now. Sequim, Washington. My wife's false accusation that on June 16th of 2017, I was in Jefferson County.
Yes.
Now, my wife kidnapped my sons.
Yes.
She got you to get paid
Yeah.
to issue dissolutions of marriage
Yeah.
and protection orders without any actual jurisdiction of law. Now, my wife should have registered on SORNA
Right now.
5 years ago when I informed you.
Right.
Sex offender registry. Now, kidnapping, which is included in SORNA, the sex offender registry. Instead, you decided to say that I had committed crimes when I hadn't.
Yes.
And then when I asked you to enforce my rights as a victim, you decided